Hey, so you're here with me today as you see that I am going to talk about coronavirus and a, a survivor, which is me. I'm actually currently positive for corona right now. Today is day 6. So I'm going to talk about and reveal my journey as far as how coronavirus is going, what my symptoms are, and provide solutions to those um, who get it and to those who maybe have some fear right now with everything going on and kind of why we're in this quarantine and staying away from one another and wearing masks. And it's this huge pandemic. So I want to be able to come to the community and provide solutions instead of everyone kind of just in in pure manic. I think that that's calmed down a little bit right now, but if you would just like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'd really appreciate it. And like I said, I'm going to reveal kind of my journey and what I've been doing and something that others can take away from this to provide solutions and provide home remedies and something that you can do to fight the virus. I'm day 6. It started for me on Saturday morning. Today is Thursday, October 8th. So, yeah, my symptoms started out with kind of like a feverish uh, feeling. I had chills throughout the night. Woke up Saturday morning. I slept horribly. And then as the night went on, it went into body aches. It went into earaches, the headaches, and that probably I would say were the worst symptoms. I didn't necessarily get like a sore throat or anything. Um, right now I'm just laying on my couch, but I wanted to drop in and share my symptoms and so far how my journey has been, and I hope this helps a lot of people that have been in fear of coronavirus and what they can do to actually help heal their bodies from the inside out and combat this ugly virus, and know that it the battle can be won and it can be fought, and not for people to be so afraid of this thing that's lingering around and keeping us from our families, um, and our jobs and unemployment and all of these things. So I'm going to provide some things that I've been taking. By all means, they might not work for everyone. Just want to drop that in there. Um, but yeah, I think that the biggest and the hardest days I hope are over for me. They were probably the first 3 or 4 days, I would say. I didn't necessarily get a fever. I did get all of the symptoms of having a fever, though, like the body aches. I would say that those are the worst. Like, it aches kind of like to the bone. But and then right now I'm experiencing like taste and smell. I lost my taste and smell. So I would say the headaches and the body aches are probably the worst, and then the fatigue and just being super tired and feeling like I got hit by 2 Greyhound buses and a train. So yeah, it just kind of like wipes it out of you. You feel a little disoriented. I haven't experienced any upper respiratory issues, any breathing issues. I went in and I got tested at an urgent care. I live in Texas, so I went in and I got tested there, and they what they do is they stick something up your nose, and just to warn you, it's not comfortable at all. They might do it in both nostrils. They just did it in one for me, and it's probably about 30 seconds of uncomfort. That's how they swab, is through like your mucus in your nose. And they brought me in through like the back door. I called and I had to wait, and they brought me in through the back door and I got tested. And then it probably took about like 20 minutes, but they said it would take 3 to 5 days to get my results. I ended up getting it on day 3 in the morning. The doctor called me and told me that I was positive. So it took about 2 full days, 48 hours, and then I got the results on the next day. Um, yeah, so I'm just going to go over my routine and what I've been doing since testing positive, but this should help a lot of you combat this and build your immune system instead of taking things to just kind of like mask um, the virus and just, get rid of that temporary pain. But this is like to actually build um, up your immune system so that way, like I said, you can help fight this illness and cleanse your body and get it out of you as fast as you can. My family and my partner has been like a huge help in my journey. My sister's a dietitian, so she's been wonderful during this time and sending me things on what to do to help build my immune system. My friends have been extremely supportive as well, so, and my partners in business, and everyone's been just so sending warm support and love, and I appreciate every single one of you for doing so and being by my side, not physically, but in spirit. And that's what this is all about. We're all here to help each other. But I have like all of my goodies right here that I'm going to go over and kind of the things that I've been doing during this time. But so I'm going to start with water. I have everything so I don't have to like move. I suggest, drinking a gallon of water a day right now. Like, I'm on such a routine because I want to fight this thing, and that's what it's all about for me, is getting this thing out as fast as I can. So having bowel movements is super important because then you know that you're, like, detoxifying and your body's actually, like, exiting the things and the bacteria and the viruses that we need to get rid of in our bodies. So I drink 100 ounces of water a day, but this is kind of like my daily routine. Like when I wake up, I do lemon water. This is amazing for detoxification, cleansing your body. So what you want to do with the lemon water is you want to take it in the morning right when you wake up. You basically want to take it 30 minutes before you eat anything. So you want to be on an empty stomach. And this is so that way it goes straight through. Like, it doesn't have to, like, your food isn't going to absorb it, but your organs will, and it's going to flush out your system. It's really, really good for your liver. So when you wake up, you're going to cut a lemon. I have all my lemons here somewhere. Yeah, so I bought a huge thing of them from Costco. This is my big, huge bag of lemons. 5-pound bag or whatever that is. But you take one lemon, you cut it in half, so you're only going to use a half a lemon. You squeeze it, get the seeds out, you squeeze it into like a coffee mug or whatever type of glass that you want to use, and then you do lukewarm water. You don't want to have it too hot or warm, it just needs to be like the right temperature, and then you pour the lukewarm water into the glass of the half a lemon, so you can save the other half a lemon for at night because you're going to do this twice a day. So you squeeze it in the glass, and then you put 2 to 4 ounces of the lukewarm water in the glass as well, and then you're just going to drink that, and then you wait 30 minutes before you do anything else. After that, then I'll basically go into my routine of like whatever I eat in the morning. You want to have like super high antioxidant foods. So other recommendations from my sister was to have prunes. So prunes are like really, really high in antioxidants. They have more antioxidants than acai. So the ones that I get are from Sprouts. These are organic prunes, so I just take I have about 6 to 8 of these a day. And prunes are also good for like, don't mean to talk about bowel movements or anything like that too much, but constipation, so they're going to help to actually flush your system, because you definitely do want to be going to the bathroom on this, and that's how you're going to, like, cleanse and detoxify and get the virus out of your body, right? To flush it out. It's really important. In the water is so essential. Like, whenever I tell, like, Tylenol is something that I have been taking a lot for the body pains. You take Tylenol every 4 to 6 hours, which I have right here. So this is just regular, so I just get the extra strength Tylenol to take. And then other ones that I have is the Tylenol. This is the 8-hour. This is 650 milligrams each. The other one's 500 milligrams. So I have both. I have so much Tylenol in my cabinet now. This one's muscle aches and pains, but this one seems to help me a lot with the muscle aches, because they're intense, unfortunately. And I seem to be fine taking them every 8 hours, so I take 2, and then 8 hours later I take another 2. But if you're just taking the regular ones, I recommend that you take 500 milligrams. That's what they are each, so you take 2 and then take them every 4 to 6 hours. So that's what I've been taking as far as, like, pain and everything, and it seems to be doing just great. I think your doctor too, if it gets to be intense with the headaches, and that's where I was going with that, because, like, drinking water, not just to rely on the Tylenol, right, because that's just going to mask the pain, but the water is going to help so much with the headaches and the body aches. So that's why I say to drink 100 ounces. But what's recommended is you drink whatever your weight is. You want to drink half your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh let's say you weigh 100 pounds, just to keep it simple, you would drink 50 ounces of water. So you cut your body weight in half, and then you drink 50 ounces of water. So if you're 160 pounds, you would drink 80 ounces. But I just try and consume a gallon, because, like, for some reason, I during this, like, virus, I feel super dehydrated. Like, I'm drinking 100 ounces of water a day, and my lips are just, like, they're so dry. And my skin just feels really dry, but I know that the water is just so essential, and I can't, like, preach it enough. I know that it's, like, super obnoxious, but the more and more that you consume and the more that you do and get in your routine, the faster that you're going to fight this thing. And it is 100% doable, and this is exactly why I'm on here, is to provide solutions to people that have just been in so much fear of this virus, and I think it's 100% possible to get through this together and to find solutions with things that can help combat it. So I'm going to drop a few more things here that I've been taking. NyQuil is something that I take at night. My doctor said that I could take it. So you can take NyQuil at night. She did say that if it does have Tylenol in it, to not overlap. So if you are taking the Tylenol, make sure that, like, you're, with outside of your 4 to 6 hour window, and then you take this at night, if it does have the Tylenol in it. Something else that I'm taking is zinc. This is the brand that I got specifically from Sprouts. This has other stuff in it, but you just need to take zinc, and this is 2 tablets a day, recommended with food. I think you're supposed to take it with food. 2 caps. Oh, maybe take them with or without food, so you can do either one, but zinc. So what I do in the morning after I do my lemon water, I have grape juice. I'm out of it right now, but you can get Welch's Concord grape juice. You just want it to be 100% grape juice. Grape juice is another one that's really super high in antioxidants. It's really, really good for the immune system and keeping it alkalized. Another thing that I do daily is smoothies. So with smoothies, you're going to get the fiber from the produce, like the skin of your fruit and your vegetables, which is really important. So that way fiber helps to also have bowel movements. so that way you're flushing out your system. You can do juicing, but I just say with the smoothies and stuff, like I said, you're going to get the fiber so you can actually cleanse your body and have the bowel movement that it needs. So anything from, like, mangoes are really great. That's something that's recommended as well. Mangoes are really high in vitamin C, so any type of orange fruit, oranges are great as well. But mangoes, so I blend mangoes, I do berries because those are high in antioxidants. And I do mine with almond milk because I'm going to get protein to help as well during this time. And I do protein powder, I do mangoes, I do berries, and then I do camu, I do maca, I do turmeric powder, ginger. Those are all anti-inflammatory, so that's going to help to alkalize the body as well to help fight any type of bacteria, viruses, illnesses, that's building up in the body that's acidic, that we can't seem to combat unless we start to alkalize our body. So those are super important as well. And I'll do a smoothie each day. Any type of greens, you should load it up with kale or spinach, put that in there. And then I do water as well to make it more smoothie-like with the almond milk in there. So, and then any type of, anything. I said oranges. Another one that's good is garlic. I have my garlic here. So this is a whole head of garlic. So what I recommend is doing about if you can, half of garlic. So garlic is antiviral. So this is super awesome because that's what we need, right? We're fighting a virus here. So you want to do as much garlic as you can. The trick with garlic, in order to get the antiviral effect from this, is to make sure that you're keeping everything intact when you go to cut this up. You want to keep the nutrients intact. In order to keep it intact, is you want to mince it or chop it up. So, and I would say use half of a garlic head if you can. That's amazing, and you could do this daily. But you want to chop it up or mince it, however you want to go about it, and then from there you want to leave it for 10 minutes. So leave it out for 10 minutes as it's minced, and that's what that is going to do, is it's going to keep everything intact before you actually cook it. So if you want to roast it or however you want to do it, or you want to put it on the stove, you can do that however you prefer, but just wait 10 minutes after you mince it, so that way it keeps everything intact and it's going to do what it needs to in your body to help fight this virus. What I do is I put it with olive oil, salt, and pepper, and then I dip bread in it, and you want to get all of the chunks. Don't leave any behind. That's going to be extremely effective, and it doesn't really matter. You're not going to be around anyone anyways smelling like a huge head of garlic, because I know that it's super potent and strong. You're quarantined, so you're not around anybody, and if you're around your loved ones, then it's going to keep them away, as they should be staying away from you during this time for 14 days. And the next I have here is vitamin C. This is one I got. I shop at Sprouts. Sprouts is amazing. I love it. That's another thing. So for shopping, you do not want to go out to any stores. What they tell you if you're positive, right? This isn't just about you, it's about other people. So you need to stay home and quarantine yourself and not be around others. And there are apps that you can use to keep you home, and people will do the shopping for you and they will deliver to your house. It's amazing. Right now I'm using Target. If you download their app, either Android or Apple, you can shop there. And then if you have someone that can get in the car and do drive up, you can drive up. They don't even talk to you. You just show them your code on your phone, and then they put your food in the back of your trunk. It's amazing. So Target is a great one, and then Instacart is what I use for Sprouts, and they deliver. And then I just ordered Costco yesterday, and they deliver too. They have same day delivery, so it's amazing. So use your resources and use your apps so people can deliver to you, so you can stay home and not affect other people. That's extremely important during this time. You do not want to be spreading this thing. Like for the ones that are more susceptible, or people that have autoimmune, or people that are of like senior citizens and stuff, let's keep them safe during this time. So use your resources. People can deliver stuff to you. You're probably not even going to have enough energy to do it anyways. But yes, vitamin C, I got this from Sprouts. This is 5,000 milligrams, which is a lot. So on the back it says to take a teaspoon. I don't think you need to take that much. I would take a quarter teaspoon. So for 1,000 milligrams, just take a quarter. This is water soluble, so it is something that you do when you pee it out. So you can take more of this if you want. It just might, give you the runs a little bit, but you don't want to overdo it. Everything in moderation as well. Is my recommendation. I just do 1 scoop in my grape juice, and the grape juice is like 4 to 8 ounces. You don't want to overdo it on that as well, but you can just do what is recommended on the back. Load your body with vitamin C and the zinc. Super important. I do this every single day. I do the garlic every single day. I do the lemon water every single day. The lemon water too, I take it at night. So you're going to do this in the morning and at night. And at night you do the same thing. You use your other half of lemon, you put it in your cup, you pour the lukewarm water in it, 2 ounces, you drink it, and you want to take that a half hour before bed on an empty stomach as well. So no food when you're taking that, take it a half hour. Also, there's a tea that I get by Yogi or Yogi, I don't know how you say it, but it's called Detox. It's amazing. I recommend it at night. It's got a ton of herbs in it that are going to help detoxify your body as well. So I went over the garlic, and then I have my hand sanitizer here. This is super important as well for anyone that's in the house with you, but you want to make sure that you're quarantined away from people. And every time that you touch something, make sure that you put some of this in your hands as well. Before you go to the bathroom, when you get done going to the bathroom, just have this by your side everywhere you go, so you can squirt it in your hands before you touch anything else, to eliminate anything from spreading with other people in the home, or keep yourself quarantined in your room away from others. And if you do have to go anywhere, make sure that you're using proper precautions with the sanitizing. Last but not least, I have BHT. So this is something that you can get off of Amazon. This helps viruses. This is not FDA approved, to let any of you know, but it is supposed to help viruses. It's not out. People aren't talking about it, but I am going to be a beta group of it. My aunt actually recommended this to me and my family during this time when, I guess March, you could say, that it started to get a little bit crazy, and she recommended this. This is something she took when she had a virus. I can't remember what exactly it was, but she did take this and it did help her. So I am testing this out. It's BHT. You want to take this with fat and echinacea. I'm not taking it with echinacea, but you take the dosages that you want to take for this is 500 milligrams to 2,000 milligrams, because you are fighting a virus. It is 300 milligrams, but you want to be taking it a little bit more than it says to help kick this virus. So I will let you know how this goes for me. I actually just got it today, and I'm going to take it for the first time today. And my fats that I'm using to take with it is fish oil. So you can do this with any type of fat, like if it's butter, I guess meat, because meat's high in fat. If you want to take it with meat, just make sure that you're taking it with some type of fat. Avocado is a really good one. Nuts almonds, cashews, those are really high in fat. You could take it with those as well. So this stuff is supposed to work really, really well. If you're not, taking what they're talking about, hydroxychloroquine and the Z-Pack and the zinc. So this is something that I'm going to test out. I can let you guys know how my results go with it. But you can get it off Amazon, and I think you can actually get it from Walmart stores. So, yeah, so far this is my journey with coronavirus. I'm 6 days in, and I'm surviving. I'm here, I'm alive. My symptoms right now are fairly mild. They're not anything crazy. I think that the fatigue is probably the worst part of this whole entire thing, is just feeling exhausting, feeling drained, and also my taste and smell is gone. So the fact that I can't taste food is no fun, because obviously I love food. Food is amazing. I'm a huge foodie, and who wants to put calories in our mouth when we can't taste them, right? But yeah, I hope this helps people that are, in the media, that are fearful and don't know what to expect. Here I am, coronavirus survivor, and this is my journey. And so far, day 6, I'll let you guys know. I'll check back in to let you know how I'm doing. I am quarantined until October 15th. So I'm at home, I'm watching a ton of Netflix, and these are things that I feel that you can do as well, as far as solutions to the body to help combat the illness and get through this. Make sure you drink plenty of water. I can't express it enough. It is essential to the human body. All right, guys. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions, comments, anything like that on my channel. I really appreciate you guys being here, and again, I hope this provides solutions to the community for anyone that's out there that's fearful of this virus. Just know that it can be combated with, maybe it might not be everyone's story, so I don't want to necessarily say that or quote me on that, but this is something that I feel that most people can do to really help themselves and to kick this thing and to not spread it. That's the main thing, especially for those that may be more susceptible to it, and it might attack their immune system a little bit differently. But thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Please comment, like, subscribe. If you got some value from this, I really appreciate some feedback, and keep doing what you're doing. Stay safe. Rock on. Destroy your goals.